What's up, guys? It's Gardy B with the Jenkins Jonez show. As always, I'm here with my good internet buddies, Dragonfly Jones, a.k.a. Tyler.
What's up, guys?
With Jethro Jenkins, a.k.a. John.
What's up, bubbas? And if you fuck with us, you want to see more of our content, please jump on YouTube and subscribe to our channel.
All right, let's talk about the fact that Draymond Green is a good human being, and we would be saying that even if he were not a teammate of ours at the Volume Podcast Network.
The Volume Podcast Network. Subscribe, like, listen.
Dog, his back and forth with Ja, like, you know what I'm saying? I sent it to the group chat. I'm like, yo, you can't be any more stand up than this. You know what I mean?
Tell
like
people what happened for people who didn't see it. Tell people what happened.
Young Buck, they've been talking shit all summer and all that, right? And now they're playing on Christmas. And Ja hits Dre and is like, yo, we got what we wanted, Dre. And then Ja and Draymond responds, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at the power of your voice, young man. You know what I'm saying? You understand how powerful you are. Also, let's get to it. We're going to battle, but come by the crib afterwards and bring your family. Let's have some Christmas dinner afterwards too. Bro, it's like, yo, I'm going to take care of you while you in my city. You know what I mean? After we fucking battle. And you know what I mean? You're the future. Lean on that. Know your power. Understand that. It's beautiful to me. It's beautiful.
Yeah. Draymond is someone who has always known his leverage and, you know, the power that he has in certain situations. Like you see after they got that ring, he was like, okay, it's time to re-up. You know what I'm saying? I need that max. You know what I mean? Like he's someone who knows his value, who knows how to leverage his value. And, you know, that's, commendable on his own accord. But to see him kind of, passing that knowledge on to the youngins, like, yo, we're the ones who make this shit move, not these owners. You know what I'm saying? It's us. Nothing moves without us. Don't ever forget that. I thought that was some stand-up shit from Draymond there.
Yeah, I think, what's going to be really interesting to me is he's so much on this new media kick. And to me, for the most part, a lot of the new media stuff is just, athletes doing the dumb shit that talking heads used to do. You know what I mean? I don't love all the new media stuff. I support the athletes, making money off their own opinions and shit. But this to me is what's going to be really interesting, because would you guys agree that whether it's basketball, football, whatever, typically when a player retires and then joins the media, you kind of feel like you can see them changing sides a little bit. You know what I mean? They're going to probably say some somewhat incendiary shit about their former teammates. There's definitely that separation, right? Of like, okay, now I'm over here with these guys. Draymond, as he's already become a big force in media, obviously, seems like he might want to actually make this transition into TNT and a broadcasting world post-career. He might actually want to do that in a new way, where it's not so old heads versus the young guys. You know what I mean? Do you see maybe he actually is going to kind of change the way that dynamic works a little bit?
I can see that. I think that, like you said, Draymond is for sure a super pro player guy. You know what I mean? He's extremely pro player. And like you said, a lot of times when guys get against that booth, they shift a bit. They become company guys. They become, guys who side with the franchise over players with disagreements. I don't see Draymond being like that. And that's what we love about Draymond. He's a straight shooter. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna kiss anybody's ass. He's gonna tell you exactly how he feels and exactly how he sees shit.
I think we all have superpowers. And I think Draymond's superpower is that he's fucking Draymond every fucking where he goes. And he can be that. You know what I mean? And that's how I don't see him changing at all for new media. I think also his version of new media doesn't seem like new media in the general sense. New media to him is more like a marketing thing. Draymond's just being himself and speaking his, you know what I mean? Like, he's an extremely intelligent dude. He sees the game in a way most people don't see it. You know what I mean? And he can verbalize that in a way that is enjoyable to listen to. You know what I mean? I don't think he has to switch up to be entertaining in the way that other people have. He doesn't have to rely on talking shit and you know what I mean, and all that clown shit to get attention. Draymond's smart enough and interesting enough to just be himself and get that attention. So I don't see him switching up in that way. I think Draymond, like you said, will cause media to change. But yeah, I don't think like he's trying. This new media thing doesn't seem like he's trying to create something new. It's just he is being himself, which is something different. And that's why he's so successful. You know what I mean?
Well, we obviously have a lot of respect for him. We used to share a podcast producer with him back when Jackson used to produce our podcast. So,
all of a sudden he doesn't have Wi-Fi today. You know what I mean?
Funny how that works.
Shout out to Adam Gracia, the OG producer of the Jenkins Jonez podcast.
Stepping up when others couldn't. You know what I mean?
He's not the stepfather. He's not the step producer.
He's the producer that stepped.
All right.
Hey, come on.
The NBA announced last week that they are going to retire Bill Russell's number 6 jersey league-wide. Players currently wearing the jersey, including obviously a pretty prominent one in LeBron James, will be allowed to continue wearing it, but no new number 6 jerseys will be issued ever again. We'll talk about the other stuff later. We'll talk about the other stuff in a second, but first, just about the Bill Russell jersey and retirement. What did you guys think of this? Is this a appropriate, tribute to pay to Bill Russell?
Yeah, I love it. I think it's a great way. I don't think that there's anyone who meant more in like if we're talking like a whole social aspect of things. Like I don't think there was anyone who meant more in that realm as in NBA history than Bill Russell did. So yeah, I'm all for that. I just kind of wish that we did things like this when guys were alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could have done this for like Bill Russell's 75th birthday or something, perhaps. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I do. I'm all on board with it. But I just think we gotta start giving these folks these flowers while they smell them. But to that point, Bill Russell was for sure appreciated, was for sure loved, during his time here. But I think a grand gesture like this, I just don't think we need to wait for someone to pass for things like this.
I think, I agree completely with what you said. And speaking to the fact that you were saying doing things while people were alive, bro, MJ, nobody should wear 23. Why we let niggas out here wear 23, bro? As much as I love LeBron, nobody deserves to wear that number, bro. That's MJ's number. So let's go ahead and do that.
That's just kind of from a stance of this motherfucker. It was a basketball god, which Bill Russell was too. But Bill Russell meant so much more. You know what I mean?
Understand socially. I understand that. I understand the social point, but bro, the league is not where it's ever at Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? Like there are people within every generation, like with Bird and Magic, they have pushed
I think you could make the same argument with Bird and Magic. Magic, MJ in that way. Yeah.
And then MJ, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm tired of those numbers, man. But I mean, yes, socially, that aspect, Republicans wear Nikes too. We're not going to compare him to Bill Russell. You feel what I'm saying? But when we talking ball and importance to the game, like in today's game, dog, there's very few people that, I don't think there's anybody that's more important than MJ. So doing all people alive, so give him his flowers now, bro. Retire that damn number. So nobody deserves to wear 23.
The Miami
I agree
Heat
with that.
already did that for some fucking odd ass reason, but
They thought they were going to start. Here's my feeling. I think they thought it was going to be a Jerry Maguire moment. They were like, we're retiring MJ's jersey. Who's with us? And then everyone else is like, shit, all our young guys want to wear number 23.
Right.
And they gave that man the split Bulls Wizards jersey. I'm like, bro, we don't even have to lie like that Wizard shit happened. You know what I'm saying? Just put that Bulls up in the rafter, bro. Put that red and black up there, dog.
Yo, we gonna lie about that Wizards. Like I be telling y'all, we lying about Wizards. Some people will not know that Wizards shit. I will look her dead in their fucking eye. Those clear baby eyes, big old baby eyes, and say,
trusting you
is lying like a motherfucker. That Wizard shit never happened. I don't know what the fuck these motherfuckers talking about. Okay, we gonna lie about that. But I know what you're saying, Tyler. We ain't gotta lie and see like that was like a great moment in MJ history.
It was a solid moment, averaging 25 and 5 at 40 years old. That ain't bad, but that ain't MJ, So.
That's great. That's great. Seeing him do what he did at that age was incredible. I would love to see him going out, getting that steal from Karl Malone, going out and dropping that motherfucking joint after pushing. Is it Byron and Brian? I don't read Brian Russell.
Long Beach State alum, Brian Russell.
After Long Beach State alum got cooked on national television in front of the whole fucking globe.
He pushed off. After he got pushed off. Push
off, whatever. It was money in that game. You gets nothing. I would love for him to have gone out that way. And I think that year, didn't he get like all-star
He did go out
MVP,
that way. He did go out that way to me, like you said.
MVP. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
That's where I remember Michael Jordan, the businessman, playing some basketball in a Wizards uniform. But Michael Jordan, the basketball player, retired after beating the fucking Jazz.
Big fact.
All right. this is vaguely uncomfortable because I don't want to seem like I'm being disrespectful to Bill Russell because I do have obviously like immense respect for him as a human being.
We don't have to go here.
We do. I do. I need to talk. This is the closest thing to a hot take I've had about the NBA ever.
You need to. Yeah.
Hot Take Tuesday.
You gotta come clean.
Out of respect for Bill Russell and the rivalry between the Lakers and the Celtics, I get that they're putting the number 6 on every court. They absolutely should put it on the Lakers court, but it should be in a black circle or something. You cannot put a green fucking clover on the Lakers court for any reason, for any person. If Jesus Christ himself appeared and said, I'll fix everything if you just put a green clover on the Lakers court, I can't do it. I saw it and had a physical reaction to it like a real regular ass fucking sports fan. Please, you cannot put a green clover on the Lakers court for this fucking year, bro.
Let's talk about your feelings, Mike. How do you feel? How do you feel? What was that? What was that reaction?
I gagged. I physically gagged. I saw it and literally went,
This is gross.
Yeah.
Yucky. It's too yucky. We can't do that. Come on. So we get Kyrie, bro. We're a real team again, and we're going to have a Celtics fucking clover on the court. But
it's the number of a person that did not fuck with the Celtics either.
Yeah. No one hated Celtics fans more than number 6. So
I agree. That's why I feel like Bill Russell would agree with me. It's disrespectful to 60 years of NBA history.
Just put the number there, not the clover, because he didn't fuck with that clover either. You know what I mean? That makes sense.
The only way I can deal with the clover being there is if we do get Kyrie and he stomps on it every time he comes on the court. Fucking, there's just tears flowing from Massachusetts.
Stepping on Lucky.